Senator, we're making our final approach towards Coruscant.
Very good, Lieutenant.
We made it.
Amidala.
I shouldn't have come back.
This vote is very important. Now come.
I feel responsible.
You did your duty, just as she did hers. Now let's take a transport to the Senate.
You need a ride somewhere else? Look no further. Enjoy your trip.
Senator, we've heard about the explosion on the landing platform. It is a great relief to know that you are okay.
Senator Amidala, your tragedy on the landing platform. Terrible.
I think that Count Dooku was behind it.
Count Dooku was once a Jedi. He couldn't assassinate anyone.
Master Jedi, may I suggest that the Senator be placed under the protection of your graces? Perhaps someone you're familiar with.
Annie? My goodness, you've grown.
So have you. Grown more beautiful, I mean.
Well, now that everyone's been reacquainted, allow us to escort you to your quarters, Senator.
Thank you, Master Kenobi, but this seems unnecessary. I don't need more security. I need answers. I need to know who's trying to kill me.
We're here to protect you, Senator, not to start an investigation.
We will find out who's trying to kill you, Padme. I promise you.
We will not exceed our mandate, my young Padawan learner.
I meant it in the interest of protecting her, Master, of course.
Perhaps with merely your presence, the mystery surrounding this threat will be revealed.
Is it much farther, Master?
Is mine and Padme's company boring you already, my Padawan?
No, of course not, Master. I didn't mean...
We aren't far. My apartment is just up ahead. Here we are. Shall we? Thank you for getting me here safely. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will retire.
Stay here.
There she is. Don't let her get away. And be precise with your shots. There are civilians everywhere.
We'll stop her, Master. I promise.
Great. Well, if we could not crash before doing so, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Master, you need to relax. I'm a great pilot.
You've much to learn about many things, my young apprentice, and flying is certainly one of them. Has your brain turned into sand, Anakin? Stop firing at the civilians! Anakin, watch out for that power coupling! How many times must I tell you to avoid power couplings?
Maybe just one more time.
Ahead! They've gone in that tunnel. We almost have them. Anakin, we are Jedi. We must protect the people, not shoot them out of the sky. Keep on them, Anakin.
Has my flying improved, Master?
Well, I'm still alive, so there's that.
Whoa. Huh.
Who hired you?
It was a bounty hunter called...
Toxic dart. We'll have to split up. Escort Senator Amidala back to Naboo. She'll be safer there.
Of course, Master.
R4, I think you can help me with something.
Gotro eggs! Best in all of Coruscant! You won't find better on any other level!
An old friend at the diner nearby knows all about this sort of thing. Let's see if he recognizes this dart, shall we?
All right, don't blow your top. I'm going fast as I can.
That's Dex. Let's see what the problem is.
You've caught me at a bad time. My best waitress, Wanda, has blown a fuse, and I can't keep up with all these customers. Think you could help out an old buddy and take some orders to the right tables? I gotta fix up old Wanda. Soon as we get finished, I'm all yours. What do you say? Great! All you gotta do is find out what each customer ordered and take them the right dish. If a droid can do it, I'm sure a Jedi can.
Sorry, definitely not enough layers to be my 6-6 layer cake.
Hey! This isn't Jawa juice! This isn't even juice!
Looks delicious.
Hey! This isn't Jawa juice! This isn't even juice!
Ugh, better late than never.
My Jawa juice! Thanks!
Sorry, definitely not enough layers to be my 6-6 layer cake.
Wow, let me at it.
That's it! Thanks a lot!
Did everyone get their orders? Great! I really owe you one. And so does Wanda. Took a fair bit of elbow grease, but I'm happy to say she'll be back bussing tables in no time. Now, what do you want to talk about? Grab a seat and I'll be right with you.
Tell me what this is.
What you got here is a Camino saber dart.
Camino, I'm not familiar with it. Is it in the Republic?
No, it's beyond the Outer Rim. These Caminoans keep to themselves. They're cloners.
Cloners. No, R4. I don't recall Camino on any of the usual charts. Let's head to the archive. I've never heard of Camino either. Let's run the coordinates Dex gave us through the Jedi archives. See if we can find out more about it.
in all of Coruscant! You won't fight better on any other level!
I can't catch a break. Someone's trying to drive me out of business by hiding the key cards that open up my shop. There's no way I'm getting in now. You'd have to be some kind of genius acrobat to get up there and plug the key cards back in.
Need a ride cross-planet? Hop in! So, where's your final destination? Enjoy your trip! Welcome to the iconic Federal District of Coruscant! And I, Cora, thank you for your custom.
My programming is making me announce I have new hints. There, now you know. I've had a fresh update, so
You need to get across the planet? I'm your droid. Enjoy your trip.
Okay, R4. Upload the data Dex gave us to the terminal. According to Dex, Camino should be right here, but there's just empty space.
Lost a planet. Master Obi-Wan has. How embarrassing.
There's nothing there.
Gravity's silhouette remains.
Huh?
Very good. Go to the center of gravity's pull and find your planet. You will.
But Master Yoda, who could empty information from the archives? That's impossible, isn't it?
Only a Jedi could have erased those files. But who and why? Harder to answer. Meditate on this, I will.
Perhaps you wish to hear a story of the Jedi trial. The rounding of the Bogwings was so competitive that they commemorated it with paintings and busts around the archives. As I recall, Dooku came in first place, though he did so by cheating. No surprises there. Obi-Wan managed to surpass his own master, Qui-Gon Jinn. But neither of them could be Ki-Adi-Mundi, who just missed out on first because the judge failed to count the Bogwings that nested on his head. Master Yoda spent most of his time negotiating with the Bogwings, but failed to catch a single one, so he came in dead last. Which was a relief to Mace Windu, who only managed to catch one, and that was only because it flew into a window. That's the tale. Let me know if you'd like to hear it again.
Looking to get across the planet? Rest whatever it is you use for legs and hop in one of these.
So this is Camino. Shame about the weather. Let's see if we can find someone who knows about our mysterious bounty hunter.
Master Jedi, I've been expecting you. Welcome. After all these years, I was beginning to think you weren't coming.
I'm expected.
Of course. Please tell your master that his order will be completed on time. 200,000 units are ready, with 1 million more on the way. I'm sure he'll be quite proud of the army we've built for him.
The army?
Yes, a clone army. But you must be anxious to inspect the units for yourself. Now please, this way.
When my master first contacted you about the army, did he say who it was for?
Of course he did. Master Sifo Dyas ordered this army for the Republic.
I'm sorry, Master Sifo Dyas? But he was killed almost 10 years ago.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Very impressive.
I'd hoped you would be pleased. Clones can think creatively. You will find that they are immensely superior to droids.
I'm sure they're not talking about you, R4. These clones, how old are they?
Oh, yes. We use growth acceleration. Otherwise, a mature clone would take a lifetime to grow.
I see.
They are totally obedient, taking any order without question. We modify their genetic structure to make them less independent than the original host.
And who was the original host?
A bounty hunter called Jango Fett.
A bounty hunter? I would very much like to meet this Jango Fett.
And I would be very happy to arrange it for you. Apart from his pay, which is considerable, Fett demanded only one thing, an unaltered clone for himself. Curious, isn't it?
Unaltered?
Pure genetic replication. No tampering with the structure to make it more docile, and no growth acceleration. This is Jango's room. Jango, welcome back. This is Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's come to check on our progress.
Your clones are very impressive. You must be very proud. Huh? Who hired you for this job?
I was recruited by a man called Tyrannus. Do you like your army?
I look forward to seeing them in action. Thank you for your time, Jango.
Always a pleasure to meet a Jedi.
I have a strong feeling that this bounty hunter is the assassin we're looking for. If our suspicions are correct, he'll be wanting to leave quickly. We best head to the nearest landing pad.
Boba, get on board. I'll handle this.
Take this! Get away!
I can see why they wanted to clone him.
Leave us alone!
We mustn't let them get too far ahead. Let's go. Force reflexes have their advantages, R4. Now there's no time to waste. Let's follow him.
Dad, I think we've been tracked.
Hang on, son. We'll move into the asteroid field. Then we'll have a couple of surprises for them.
Stand by. This is going to be a bumpy ride. He's around here somewhere. Found you.
This won't be much of a fight.
Homing missiles. Splendid. Seismic charge. Brace!
Get out of here!
This is how you want to play it. Fine. I've lost control. You can't shake me that easily, bounty hunter. I'm not here to play your move.
This is a waste of my talent.
Anakin would be loving this. Actually going into an asteroid field? I must be crazy. You're making my life more difficult than it needs to be. EMP blast. I should have known. What are you hiding, Django? Who hired you? You're around here somewhere. There you are.
Why don't you just give up?
I never claimed to be an ace pilot. That was cozy.
Get him, Dad! Get him!
R4, jettison the spare parts. There's an unusual concentration of Federation ships over there, R4.
Yes, my lord.
I trust our plans are proceeding
accordingly. Certainly. With these droids, the Republic and the Jedi won't stand a chance.
Anakin, help me!
Mom, no.
You had another nightmare.
Jedi don't have nightmares. I saw my mother. I have to help her.
I'll go with you. That way, you can continue to protect me. I haven't seen you this worked up before. Was there a lot of sand in your dream?
Yes, a considerable amount, but that's not the point. We just need to get to Mos Espa. I have to make sure my mother is safe.
I nominate myself to take care of this.
My powers have doubled since the last time I was here.
Over here.
Okay, I'll be nice this time. I even have new hints for you.
You need a lift somewhere?
Who's
there! Keep your hands off my merchandise, unless you... Annie? Little Annie? You sure sprouted, eh? And the Jedi! What do you know?
My mother, where is she?
Shmi? I sold her years ago to a moisture farmer named Lars. Business is a business, eh?
Where is their farm?
Oh, long away from here. Head out to the desert and look for moisture evaporators. You'll find them.
Are you trying to get to somewhere else? We can get you a vehicle straight there. Safe travels, friend. Welcome to the Tatooine Desert. Lots of sand, lots of fun. If you like sand. And Jawas.
What a mess. This sand really does get everywhere.
3PO?
The Maker. Oh, Master Annie, I knew you would return.
Owen Lars.
Is my mother here?
No, she's not. Shmi is my wife. She was about halfway home when they took her. A hunting party of Tusken Raiders.
Where are you going?
To find my mother.
You may not like what you find out there, kid.
I don't care. I'm going to find my mother.
Master Anakin, I really do think you should...
Come on, 3PO. You're coming with me.
Oh, dear.
I sense something. This way. My mother is here. Somewhere. Mom?
Dear.
Why couldn't I save her?
Anakin, my long-range transmitter has been knocked out. Retransmit this message to Coruscant. I have tracked the bounty hunter Jango Fett, first to a huge cloning facility on Camino, and then to the droid foundries on Geonosis. Count Dooku is forming a droid army here. Wait.
Anakin, stay where you are. Protect the Senator at all costs. We will deal with Count Dooku.
They'll never get there in time to save him. I'm going to help Obi-Wan. If you plan to protect me, you'll just have to come along.
Padme, you heard Master Windu. He gave me strict orders to stay here.
He gave you strict orders to protect me. Now let's go. Obi-Wan is in danger.
my goodness, this place looks dangerous. You know, it is not too late to go back to the farm and...
That steam over there. Could that be the factory?
Oh, my. We're not going down there, are we?
Unless you'd rather try the front door. Now, come on. I'm not interested in getting into a war here. Maybe I can find a diplomatic solution to this mess.
Wait. You call this a diplomatic solution?
I call it aggressive negotiations.
These conveyor belts will surely lead us to safety.
Well, there goes that plan.
Care to diplomatically solve this one?
With pleasure.
If they wanted our help, they would...
Great timing, you two. Can you start up those power cells?
I am afraid we are not programmed to use systems like this. Come along, Artu. We must find another way to charge those power cells. Master Anakin, you will have to charge the last one.
Anakin, can you pass the charge between the cells?
Machines building machines? How perverse.
Why couldn't Obi-Wan go missing somewhere safe and quiet? Does he work here? Hey, I want to speak to your manager.
We aren't getting that back online from over here.
R2? You still there, buddy?
Look, we can get the belt back online for Master Anakin and Miss Padme. Where do you come up with these ideas?
Obi-Wan is still in serious danger. We have to get through this factory. Anakin, can you get me up there?
Let's avoid that burning furnace.
There's that legendary Jedi wisdom.
I'm serious now. Where is your manager? Is he on break? This This factory should be shut down. Nothing here is up to code. R2, 3PO. This way, come on. Padme, no!
Get off!
Miss Padme!
Prepare to be destroyed.
Help! Help!
We have to get Padme out of there, quick.
Have I got to get kidnapped by Tusken Raiders to get a little help over here?
See anything? Can you shut it down?
Please hurry! Ooh.
Don't move, Jedi. Take them away.
Missile propose emergency powers to the Supreme Chancellor.
As my first act with this new authority,
Mrs. Sorry.
I will create a grand army of the Republic to counter the increasing threats of the Separatists.
I will take what Jedi we have left and go to Geonosis and help Obi-Wan.
Visit I will. The cloners on Camino.
We should hurry and get to Geonosis. Obi-Wan may be in real trouble.
You need to get across the planet? I'm your droid. Where you traveling to today?
My programming is making me announce I have new hints. There, now you know.
take them down before they can report back to their masters.
These should be no trouble.
We decided to come and rescue you.
Good job.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Just relax. Concentrate.
What about Padme?
She seems to be on top of things.
I can get you out of those chains. Hold on!
Here, boy.
Good job. Really, this time.
Which one first, Master?
Take your pick. I'm not too fussy.
It's working. We're hurting it.
What large claws you have. That's it. Let's keep going. I don't think it can take much more. Stay focused. Just one left now.
It's getting...
Master Windu, how pleasant of you to join us.
This party's over.
Brave, but foolish, my old Jedi friend. You're impossibly outnumbered.
Dooku's droid army. Obi-Wan was right.
Then war will soon begin.
Look around, Master. It has already begun. Bounty Hunter!
Stay alert, Masters. This bounty hunter is clever and well prepared.
Well, he's up against one of the most skilled Jedi alive.
Does he mean me or you?
It takes more than fireworks and a jetpack to defeat a Jedi.
You tell him, Master Windu.
Yes, thank you, Master Mundi. Supportive as always.
Jedi dogs. Dogs? We have no such thing on Gliancel. Perhaps Woolrich would insult me more.
Look out!
Oh. Huh?
The Jedi have amassed a huge army.
My master will never allow the Republic to get away with this treachery. I will take the designs to Coruscant. They will be much safer there.
If Dooku escapes, rally more systems to his cause. He will.
Look over there! It's Dooku! Help me! I can't leave her! Don't let your personal feelings get in the way. Follow that speeder! We must follow Dooku into that stronghold up ahead. But Padme, she... We have a job to do, Anakin. What do you think Padme would do if she were in your position? She would do her duty.
My programming is making me announce I have new hits. There, now you know.
How are we gonna get up there, Master?
There will be something in that wreckage we can use. Come.
Good to see you're alive. We were following Dooku this way, but we took a direct hit. Knocked us out of the sky like a sack of Corellian spuds. This gunship isn't much use now, so if you need it for parts or Jedi business, help yourself.
We're trapped. It is imperative that Dooku does not escape. We can worry about our exit later.
Yes, Master. Which way shall we proceed, Master?
It matters not, so long as we reach Dooku before he flees the planet. If he asks, it was like that when we got here. Understood? It's awfully dark in here. Dooku obviously doesn't have many guests. Time to make our big entrance. Remember, keep your head.
Welcome, young Jedi. I trust your Padawan is behaving himself. Hey!
We'll take him together. You go in slowly on the left.
I'm taking you now!
No, Anakin, no!
My Jedi powers are far beyond yours. Now back down.
I don't think so.
I'll let the locals have their fun with you first.
Fight us yourself, Dooku. Or are you tired already?
Steady, Anakin. He's trying to rile us up. Don't let him.
You have interfered with our affairs for the last time. I warned you that my skills surpassed yours.
Why do you flee from us, Dooku? Are you scared?
Kenobi, have you taught him nothing of battle strategy?
He's a slow learner.
We have to get him back down here.
I've had enough of this mild interruption. Master Kenobi, you disappoint me.
Powerful you have become, Dooku. The dark side I sense in you.
I've become more powerful than any Jedi, even you.
Much to learn. You still have.
Master Yoda, how are we going to reach him?
An ally to us, the Force will be. Fought well you have, my old Padawan.
This is just the beginning. Whoa!
Anakin!
Welcome home, Lord Tyrannus. You have done well.
I have good news for you, my lord. War has begun.
Excellent. Everything is going as planned.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.